Today we're going to break down the difference between doing a normal manual hand massage and using a hand massager device like the Bob and Brad HandSpa Pro.
There you go. They both are great. We're going to go over the different purposes, why you would do them, and then the pros and cons of using each one. Should we get on with the manual one where you actually massage your own hand?
We will. So there's lots of different areas of the hand to work on. Personally, I don't like giving hand massages to myself because then your hands have to work and then they have to work again.
So the other hand has to work.
So I like someone else massaging my hands.
I think we all like that. Let's get on with this.
So what we're going to start with is just working on the palm side first. So you can do different techniques. I often use my thumb because it's pretty hard to grab like this with your fingers, and you can start doing some gentle glides going up from the base of your hand up towards your fingers, just working in the area on the palm. You can normally press a little firmer on this side in comparison to the back side of your hand, or you can also try doing small circles as well. So you kind of pinch and grab a little bit and you can dig into those muscles a little more. Obviously, if you get the bone in there, you can't pinch quite as hard because it's uncomfortable.
And I actually like to get between the joints a little bit more, where I'm going here, not where I end up over the finger. It's between the two fingers, and there's a hollow spot in there, and I'll actually get in there and spread, and you can see my two fingers actually separate, and you can do that on each one and get that joint in there mobilized, particularly if you have arthritis. You really want to get things moving in a nice, gentle way. So again, my thumb is starting to get a little tired now. If you happen to have arthritis in this thumb that's doing the work,
or trigger finger,
or that can be a problem, and that is an advantage of the massager.
Now, one of the areas I really like to dig in with thumbs is called the thenar eminence. It's kind of this little web space here between your thumb and your pointer finger. A lot of times you dig in there and, ooh, it's touchy.
Yeah, I like to say mobilize. Dig in, not so
I'm digging
therapeutic, but it gets the point across and you understand it. But yeah, the thenar eminence, that is a lot of muscle in there. That really has a lot to do with your grip around your thumb. And if you've got pain in this joint, because there is a joint by your wrist directly connected to the thumb, the next one here, that's where mine is. I had to quit bench pressing because that bothered my, when the weight of the bar bothered that joint specifically so much, and I do work that, and I'll actually do some traction where I'll pull and distract that joint and get some motion with it. And I know it's the right thing because it actually feels good while I do it when it is flared up.
Now you can do that on your other fingers as well. So just take your pointer finger, grab the whole thing, and then you can kind of distract. It oftentimes feels good. If you don't ever crack your knuckles, for the first time you might hear a little crack. It's not hurting anything, but you can kind of mobilize your fingers that way. Or you can also massage your fingers. I often just do a pinch grip with my two fingers and go that way on the lateral medial aspect, or you can go top bottom and kind of massage them that way as well.
And notice he's actually doing a little rotation, so you can pull a little bit and rotate. That gets a little more movement, and you're going between each joint. So, if you're going to do a good hand massage, you're not going to do it in 60 seconds. It's going to take a little more time, and you'll find out which areas need more mobilization, more stretch, just by doing it with experience.
Now, it's also important to look at some of the forearm muscles because they connect to your hand and they do with rotational components, but that's going to take a long time in this video, but you can just kind of massage in those areas, or just do some gentle wrist circles going clockwise, counterclockwise, but just look at those different areas when you're massaging your own hand. Now, if you'd rather do something where you can just throw on this oven mitt.
I want to demonstrate something. There's more, Mike.
Okay, I'm going to play with this.
Of what you said. These muscles control flexion. Now, I'm doing nothing, but if I squeeze, look at my fingers. They're moving in because all these muscles control flexion or squeezing in. So that is something that you can work. It's kind of a fun thing to do, and it's effective.
Now, I will admit the hand massager is not going to work your forearm, so you're going to need a massage gun for that area. But this works your hand, your fingers, and your thumb as well.
And your wrist.
And it is very handy.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. So all you do for this is a hand HandSpa Pro massage gun. We actually have another hand massage gun. It's a little different than this one, but this has heat. This has intensity of how much the pressure is inflated, I should say. And it has different massage modes. That's what the M is for. It's rechargeable. This is just the on-off button, and you can just set it to how you like. And I would say the best thing about this is it has little, what do you call that?
Individual bladders, if you will, that put pressure on each individual finger, so it surrounds and encapsulates each individual finger, which is a big improvement from our old one. That's why we have it. We're showing it here today. And it also divides it into 3 compartments. It compresses the finger area, and then the palm area, and then the wrist separately. And it's nice to get the compression, especially if you have swelling. So it compresses here, and then it compresses here, and then here. So it's actually moving the fluid proximal or up where it should go back into your system.
Nice thing about it is just put it on. You can leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. That's typically when it turns off. You can restart it if you want. It does work on both hands. The buttons will just be on the other side. And it comes with this nice little finger massager too.
Yeah, this is a little nicety that comes along with it. I thought it was kind of a joke at first, but it actually does a really nice job of working individual fingers. And so it's just a little thing that comes along with it. Don't look at it, throw it away.
Also comes with some gloves, so if you want to put some type of lotion on your hand and then put it in the massager, you can as well. And there's a cord hiding. Oh, I already took it out.
There it is.
There's a rechargeable cord, so you just plug it in on the side and plug it into a USB end, and there you go.
And it's got this little carrying cable. It's kind of cute. You can
wow, that's really nice. You can try.
It is a nice device. We don't sell.
If you want to check out this one or our other hand massager, you can go to bobandbrad.com, or you can find it on Amazon as well.
There you go. Have a good day and stay handy. It's killing me.
Good one.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists.